Hey everybody, this is Lucas Hill from Addicting Sand Entertainment.
Hello, this is James Oliver from Addicting Sand Entertainment.
And today we're going to be doing the before we go see
Zootopia.
Oh yeah, this is one of those Disney movies that they come out once in a while and you hear it's really good and it's
one of those Pixar movies that they come out with every now and then that you don't know if it's going to be good or bad. But we're trying to see if this will probably be good. We don't know. It might be good. We're just gonna have to figure it out.
So far the reviews I've heard have been a lot of favorable reviews. People say it's really good. It's really worth going and seeing. Hey, they say it's better than Frozen. I haven't even seen Frozen because to me that just does not look good.
I can't watch Frozen. My nephew watched too much Frozen, but I've heard that this movie is actually pretty funny. So we're hoping that maybe it actually will be a good movie.
Yeah.
So
his cousin also likes to watch Toy Story like a fuck ton.
Oh, he watches Toy Story too much. He's also 3.
He's also. I think at 3 years old, you're allowed to escape that fact.
Yeah, that's the truth. We watched Toy Story.
Of course we did. We watched Lion King too.
Oh, I love Lion King. Bugs Life.
And so, getting into this, I want to talk about the directors and what they've worked on. I want to talk about some of the cast. We're not going to go into detail, and then we'll go into detail a little bit about them during the after we've gone and see this.
Whenever we see it, we'll know so much more, and we will be able to help you,
yes,
the audience.
And so, first off, I want to talk about the directors, Byron P. Howard and Rich Moore. Rich Moore was one of the director for Wreck-It Ralph.
Really? I actually did not get to see Wreck-It Ralph. I wanted to see Wreck-It Ralph, but I've heard so many good things about it.
It's a really good movie. He also is helped without The Simpsons, The Critic, and Futurama.
Great. Futurama was a great show.
Yes, it was. And then Byron P. Howard also did the direction between Bolt and Tangled.
Bolt was good.
And
Tangled wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
Like, it was actually
and he was the supervising animator for Lilo and Stitch and Brother Bear.
Ah, Brother Bear and Lilo and Stitch was great.
Yeah, and then our producer, his name's Clark Spencer, and he was the producer for Lilo and Stitch.
He has my same name!
Yeah. And so, going into these, and I know Tangled was really well done. I love Tangled. Good. And Bolt, actually, people were like 50-50 on that. I really enjoyed it.
It was definitely half and half with that.
Yeah, I loved it, though. I loved Bolt. Bolt was coming in, and it was just a new idea, and I think it was kind of funny how they did it.
Definitely a lot of CGI. Really great CGI.
Yeah. I want to talk about some of the people that are in this. There's Jennifer Goodwin, who plays the main female lead of Judy Hopps, the rabbit you see.
Interesting. Funny.
Yep.
Sounds funny.
Definitely. Jennifer Goodwin, if you don't know who she is, her most prominent role is on a show called Once Upon a Time where she plays Snow White. She plays Snow White.
Watched a little bit of it. Pretty good show.
It was a really good show. My ex made me watch that show. But we're not going to go into that. That's a long conversation for now.
That is not for this movie.
Not for this movie. There's Jason Bateman, and everybody knows Jason Bateman.
Everybody knows Jason
He plays Nick Wilde. He plays the Fox.
Charismatic, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jason Bateman is either one of those really funny guys, or he's really good. I liked him in Identity Thief.
Identity Theft was a good movie too.
Oh yeah, it was really funny, especially with him and Melissa McCarthy. Idris Elba playing the chief of the cops in this movie, and if you don't know who Idris Elba is, he played the gatekeeper of Asgard in Thor. He played the general in Pacific Rim. Interesting. And he's also done a lot of other things. But he's a really good actor. He's really worth the time to go check out and see. And when he does his speech in Pacific Rim, it is by far one of the most powerful speeches in film I've ever seen in a long time.
So he's definitely one of those actors that you don't think would do that great, but actually it comes out doing.
Oh yeah, you see him and you immediately think, he's kind of older guy, he's like Danny Glover. You know?
Oh yeah.
But definitely. I don't see. You don't get a lot of people that can go into a role and be a general and have this speech.
That's true.
Or have a speech that they tell their people, and then you yourself as the audience are going, hell yeah!
Yes!
But that's just the case, and that's what he does.
We're very crazy.
J.K. Simmons is in this. He plays the mayor. Leanne Lionheart is. I have my research done. I actually did my research this time, y'all. Research for the win.
Good.
But we did J.K. Simmons. If you don't know J.K. Simmons is, he played his most famous role, at least people who will know him from. He does this farmers commercials.
The farmers.
He does farmers commercials, yes. But he also was J. Jonah Jameson in this Sam Raimi Spider-Man series.
Not bad.
Parker.
Peter.
We have Jenny Slate as Bellwether. I don't know much about Jenny Slate.
Neither do I.
So let's skip.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know who's also in this movie? Shakira.
That is actually very interesting.
She plays a pop singer named Gazelle, and
it works.
She's just a gazelle.
Just a gazelle.
I want to see what her part's really going to be in this movie. I don't know if she'll even have a major part. Maybe she just shows up. I don't know.
Maybe she comes in.
She's
and
in the
sings
fucking
a really
credits.
Big
I don't
part
know.
And then just leaves. Sings something.
And then there's Octavia Spencer, and she plays Mrs. Otterton. And Octavia Spencer, she was in The Help.
The Help was a great movie. I loved it.
I loved
it. Was so good.
You're not eating brownies. You're eating shit.
Eat my shit.
Eat my shit. But this is a really good cast. And
it really is a good cast.
I want to see how they work together. And things I'm hoping to see, you know, this is the kind of thing that seems like somebody had this idea. It's like, hey, we need to make, Disney and Pixar came together and said, let's make a buddy cop movie. And somebody just misheard it and said, let's make a bunny cop movie.
A bunny cop movie.
And then they're just like, fuck it, let's go with it. And and maybe it did. And I've heard that it had an original plot. It changed from the original plot. And like I said, I haven't seen it, so I haven't.
Plots change, people. We don't
Scripts
know why.
get
You get into creating something, you're just like, wait, actually, we can do better with this.
Yeah, or maybe it was too dark, or
maybe it was too dark. Maybe it was too happy. Maybe they had to put a little bit of drama into it.
It could be just either one. But from what I'm told, the original plot was a lot darker than what we're going to go see. And so, with that, I'm hoping to see some really good animation. Really, with Disney and Pixar, you get a lot of really good imagery. You get these beautiful colors and this vibrancy that it brings it to life. And that's
what the truth.
And even with the older one, with Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, you saw that too. When it went pretty, it was pretty, and when it had that scene where she's running through the forest and everything is scary, it frightened you.
Being an artist, because I am an artist, people, being an artist, you want to see something that is completely beautiful. You want to see something that will pop out at you, that will really get you
something
interested.
You're going to remember.
Full with color, yes, something full with color that you, whenever you look at it, even if it's not in color, you will remember that it is that.
For all of you, not the paintings, but like, there's pictures all over my place here, and it's all him.
Apparently, it's my gallery.
It's his gallery here. Yeah, he leaves his shit here all the time.
I don't mean to. It just, moving, it happens, people.
Another thing I want to talk about is when it comes to these characters, with a good character, you have to have some, you have to be able to relate to them. You have to be able to like them. And even if they're a villain, one of the good things about some villains that you do, you hate them so much.
That's true. Whenever you're playing a villain, you have to make the audience hate you
you have to make them hate you, but then you have to... I think a good villain has the qualities of being tragic,
That's true.
True. My favorite type of villains to see in movies are the villains that... They didn't have to be the villain, but because of circumstances that had happened to them, they turn into the villains, and I want to see if that's what they're going to do here. There's got to be a villain, because you have to have an antagonist in this movie.
I was definitely a big pro of seeing, villains like Macbeth, being a hero and then slowly becoming a villain. It's very interesting, but also you have to have a lot of charisma to be able to bring life to this character that you are playing.
And that goes into voice acting, and voice acting is very hard. For me,
really
somebody who likes to do voice acting, I don't do it professionally or anything. I like to do it just for fun for my friends.
That's true.
I can go from being
General Grievous
General Grievous, and from being Pinky from Pinky the Brain. Like, I don't know, Brian. What are we going to do today? And,
what are you gonna do with your country? What are you gonna do for your country? It's just crazy stuff like that.
But it's more than just a voice. It's putting a personality behind it.
That is the truth. Putting your heart into this character.
Yeah. Me and Clark, we've worked on numerous projects together.
We have.
None of them successful.
Not successful yet.
Yeah. But this is hopefully, this is one of the things we're doing. We're starting to do a band.
Yes, we are.
I'm the guitar player. He's the singer.
I am the singer.
And as we've gone on, being friends and doing things for this, and we've known each other for what?
I've known you for probably about almost 10 years.
Yeah, almost 10 years.
Longer. I've known this guy for way too long.
Yeah, too long.
Let me just tell you that.
Yeah. And so, working with Clark, and we bounce ideas off each other all the time. And,
creative minds think alike.
Yeah.
Just say that.
And going into this, we have kind of the same opinion of it as it's gonna look. It looks really good.
It does look really good.
It looks very looks very.
It looks funny. It
colorful.
Looks entertaining.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that it's going to take my expectations on a nice dinner date and proceed to fuck my expectations brains out.
That is true.
And It's hard to say that about a fucking cartoon movie.
And also, I've heard this, and
shit.
I'm not for sure if this is true, but I've heard, because I am a big fan of Breaking Bad people, I love Breaking Bad, but I've also heard that there's 3 different things in this movie that are resulting to Breaking Bad, so I'm definitely going to try to find
Referencing the Breaking
references,
Bad.
definitely.
Yeah.
I want to find this, so I'll
Yeah,
definitely try
he's
to
going
find
to be looking for him the entire movie.
it. I am.
There's going to be a lot of discussion in this movie. I want to look at the themes, too. Because a thing about Disney that they like to do, and it's something that I appreciate that they do, they don't treat kids like they're idiots.
They really don't.
You see some of these movies and shows that's like, okay, kids, what color is that? And
they try to educate you. They educate these kids a lot more because kids nowadays are growing so much.
Like take a look at Frozen. Frozen just showed little girls that they didn't need a man to protect them, and I think that's a good message for women.
That's true.
But at least for little girls, because you see these like damsel in distress moments, and it's coming more towards more shows now are going towards this female empowerment, and
that's true. And,
and to me, someone who wants to be a dad in life and somebody who wants to have a little girl, I want my little girl to believe that she can do anything, and that's great. Look at Toy Story. It was about accepting reality, but also being able to become friends in any situation, and that's a really good lesson for kids to learn. And that's the thing about Disney Pixar that they really do well is
they're
that they
really creative-minded people.
Yeah, and they know how to take a message that you want to see in a movie and translate it out into something entertaining.
Like, did you ever watch Meet the Robinsons?
I did Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons was a really great movie, and I loved it so much.
It was you can always trust your family.
You can.
You can always trust your family.
Keep on moving forward.
Keep on moving forward, and never let anything get you down.
That's
a really good one.
That is very true.
Meet the Robinsons was one of those good movies. That's the thing about Disney Pixar. They have a really good way of giving you a message, making it entertaining, and then you know that message, and you don't really know you've known the message until you've gone and
that's true.
You've analyzed it, and
it just kind of pops into your brain. You didn't notice that the message that they were sending was there, but it just ends up coming to you.
Yeah, it's a really good thing that they do that. And going into this, I'm hoping to see something just the same. I'm hoping to see a problem that they have to overcome, and they're not going to treat the audience like they're idiots. They're not going to spell it out for you. They want you to think. That's what they're good at. They're making kids think.
Definitely relations to real life problems that we might be all going through.
And it's just that's how it works. And so, with that being said,
we are hoping that this movie will be good. We don't know if it will. It might be good, might be bad.
I don't want it to suck, and I've had my expectations set high the minute it was announced.
That's true.
And so, with that being said, this is Lucas Hill from Addicting Sand Entertainment,
and this is James Oliver Clark from Addicting Sand Entertainment.
And we'll see you after the movie.
We will. Thank you.